If it's your first time listening, it'll be a little bit of a intro to the channel, what we're about, what we're trying to do, and then looking forward into May and what we're trying to accomplish and where we're trying to grow to. So excited for you to join us today. Thank you for checking in and listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. You can go check out our Instagram page. That'll kind of keep you up to date on what's coming, what segments are dropping that week, and all that type of stuff. Just some different information on that one as well. So yeah, Michael's not with us today. That's all right though. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Just had some stuff going on. So just me this morning with you, and looking forward to kind of going into the channel a little bit, and then recapping, everything we've done. And if you haven't been up to date, definitely go check out some of the videos from this month. So Illuminate, Navigate, Radiate is kind of a project I started a couple months ago. Really just, all about mental health awareness, self-growth, resilience, and building that in not only ourselves, but helping other people build that as well. And you kind of look at those three words, with Illuminate, Navigate, Radiate, and they're there for a purpose. They're there for a reason. And I chose those specifically because of the journey that we go through when we're on that path of healing, when we're on that path of self-growth. And, starting off with Illuminate, just really illuminating the darkness, or the problems we're facing or the challenges that we're facing. And that's always the important first step when it comes to growth, when it comes to accepting what's going on. And then, once we accept it and we understand it and we're honest that it's a problem, then we can start going from there. So Illuminate's really just about looking at that problem, honestly looking at that problem, and understanding what it is to us, why we struggle with it, where that struggle comes from. But just noticing and accepting and saying, like, yeah, this is a problem for me. What's the next step? And that's where we go into the navigate part. And obviously that's the biggest part of everybody's journey is navigating that, because when we navigate, we can end up in a lot of different places. We can end up in just replacing that problem with another problem. We can end up falling back if we don't navigate correctly or continuously navigate that issue. Or we can end up where we want to, and that's in a place of being a happier, healthier, more successful person, and however we define those words. However, whatever those words look like to us, whether that's, my happiness could look completely different than your happiness. My success, my definition of success could be completely different than yours, and that's okay. Once we can understand those words and define those words for us, then that navigation becomes a little bit easier because we know where we want to continue to grow to or get to. And navigating can look, a million different ways for everybody. Whether that's, counseling, therapy, medication, self-help, fitness, nutrition, meditation, journaling, the list goes on of the different things that we can try, the different things that we can do in order to continue our self-growth and in order to continue to evolve. And then the radiate part, which is probably my favorite part of it, because that's what I get to experience a lot of right now. With a variety of different people on the journey segments, is really just saying, hey, this is the issue I've had. This is what I've gone through. This is the challenges that I faced. This is how I've healed from it. This is what I've done or continue to do in order to get to where I am today. And that's been a really cool thing, because obviously we've had a lot of guests on to share those experiences. Michael and myself have shared some different experiences, and that's the great part of recovery, of healing, is we then get to hopefully inspire and bring hope to others that are still in that situation. Or we can just all around prevent somebody from getting as deep or as dark into it as we have experienced. And just, coming from, being a recovery drug addict, I ended up in some dark places. I ended up in some bad spots. But, just over 9 years later, I'm in a much better place with that. That doesn't mean I haven't had my challenges. That doesn't mean I haven't messed up in other ways, because I have. But I try to continue to grow. And when I hit one problem, I try to face it and then move on